Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live show. I'm Cosmonaut97. I'm hosting this by myself tonight, so please be gentle in the comments. Tonight, we'll be talking about one person's trip around Australia whilst they cache, bike, and just travel. Feel free to share your top tips in the comments throughout the show. Have a chat in the chat room, but keep it PG for all audiences. Don't forget to say hi to your GA mates. And we have the winner for the GDU photo of the month for May. Wait till the end of the show to see who the winning picture is. Maybe it was yours. We've also got prizes to give away tonight, so make sure you don't go anywhere, but you do have to be watching live in order to win. So we have got some sponsors. Thank you very much to everyone who sponsors us. Special thanks to Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring, and coaching program. Thank you to John and Di from geostuff.com.au for their continuous support and monthly prizes. And special thanks to C. Michelle. SMS handles the audio editing and video editing for GDU. If you would like to win any of our prizes tonight, please go to tinyurl.com/GDU wheel keyword is biking, BIKING. Give me a second and I will put that into the chat for you. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go technology. It's coming up. Excellent. All right. Who have we got joining us live tonight? We have got Throsby on Church. We also have all the peoples. Tank Engine, Kitty Catch, Julie, hello from far north Queensland, Thursday Island tomorrow, and the tip on Thursday, getting close. Wow. We've got Darkside Dan on YouTube. We have got Spiderwebs 4. We have got Aquilus here. We've got Contesta. We've got John Baxter from Chile, South Australia. We've got DTY73, Julie Peters. We've got Team Casho. We've got, oh my God, so many people. They keep coming up. We've got Fitzy. We've got Hev Walker. We have got Richery. We have got Cicada. Jono Morbs. G'day, everyone. We have got Tree Whisperer back for another episode. Thank you, Tree Whisperer. We've got K Creek 88. Sky Lizard is here and Ryan XX is here. Fantastic. So we have got a few things on for you tonight. We've got events coming up as well. So we've got WA Goes Big, which is the 25th to the 28th of September 2026. That is GCBE 42T at Katanging in WA, 25 to 28 September this year. We have got Top of the South Cache Fest, which is from New Zealand. We have got the Maria Geo Bash. Woo! Maria, New South Wales. That is GCBFN90 from the 3rd to the 4th of April in 2027. We've also started having random Australian events, trying to get one in each state wherever possible. So in Darwin, we have got Talk with a South Australian on the 25th of July from 10 to 10:30. That is GCB PR68. We've got a Ceto at Wallaroo Coast on the 30th of May. Nope, sorry, my bad. We have got some souvenirs, so feel free to put up any souvenirs or events that you or your caching community may be having, and we will get it online if we can. All right, so the moment you have all been waiting for, we are chatting to Roam4Eva, and she is going to let us know how to ride around Australia, what sort of caching that we should be looking at too, and if we want to be as crazy as her when we go walking, what are some top safety tips? How are you going, Rome?
I'm really well. How are you?
I am stumbling all over my words. I'm sober. This is horrible. PCE is never going to let me do this by myself ever again. Maybe the plan. Okay, so first off, let's get to know you a little bit. Caching name, Roam4Eva. How did you come up with that?
Well, it hasn't always been Roam4Eva. It was Roam4Eva because I named my bike Eva Jean, and I'm Tara Rome. and Eva and I were a team, so it was Roam4Eva. And I eventually decided it was getting a bit confusing for some people, so I just made it Roam4Ever, because that's also what I want to do. I still have Eva, but I could roam forever. All without Eva.
That is awesome. Okay, so how did you actually get into caching?
That was my sister's fault.
Okay.
So some of you might know Linda. Now tomorrow, not tomorrow, or no tomorrow. I think she's at the moment now tomorrow. So when her kids were younger, she invited me along on a geocaching day out around Jindabyne. This was about 15 years ago. It was a long time ago. And my GPS device didn't calibrate properly. So everything was 500 meters out. And she just got fed up, and she used it. We kind of muggled some of them as well. We used things and we found them anyway. But I have since found a better GPS device, which I then handed on to her. And now we can just use our phones. So yeah, it was my sister's fault. That's how I got into it. And then I stopped doing it for a long time. And then as I travel around Australia, it gives me a chance to see more places.
Oh, that's fantastic. So out of all the caching that you have done, what is your favorite cache type?
Oh, the low-hanging fruit. Low DQs. Trads. So I actually like going into a small town and spending a couple of days there and just geocaching all over the place and doing as many of them as possible. I find the unknowns, puzzles, mysteries are really difficult because I have a form of dyscalculia, which is dyslexia with numbers. So I do numbers like the actual numeral back to front. I can write the sequence backwards, or I just get the numbers all mixed up in the sequence. Sometimes I write them on the page from right to left instead of left to right.
Okay.
So I'm not good with numbers, and for a long time, I just figured out all of the mysteries, anything that had maths and numbers involved in it, and I never had a go. And again, now tomorrow, thank you very much, has got me into doing the puzzles. So I've started. I don't enjoy them, but I've started actually enjoying the result of getting them right.
Yeah, I must admit, puzzles, they don't scare me as much now as they used to. But it was definitely the first couple of years. It was trads or nothing. I did multis. And then I remember one of the olds and bolds from Queensland Caching. He ran a like how do you solve puzzles kind of workshop type thing, and he gave some really good tips. And one of the most basic tips that I'm like, oh, I probably should have realized that I could do that, was changing the difficulty to 1. So you just get all the puzzles in whatever area you want to go to, change difficulty like in ascending order, and then you can just go through all the like easy mysteries. And I'm like,
that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Took me ever. I'm like, oh, why did I not just do that to start with?
And I'm loving GGDs. In fact, I recently put out a series of GGDs, because GGDs you can do those. It doesn't matter what your disability is. If you have dyscalculia or dyslexia or anything like that, you can still do the puzzle. And you don't have to twist your brain around anything. Nice, easy GGDs. Yeah, small, a number of pieces. Don't put a GGD out with 147 pieces. Have you ever tried doing that on your mobile phone?
I think I've tried doing a GD once on my phone. I went, no, this is not for me.
You swipe too close to the edge and it just wipes the whole thing and you've got to start all over again. That's what my phone does.
Oh, no, I didn't even get that far. I just opened it up and went,
I could be almost finished and go, swipe too close, Oh,
Oh no, that is
but that's
horrible.
the fun of it, isn't it? It's like, oh no,
Fun.
start again. Geocaching type 2 fun.
Jiggities are pretty cool. I've actually tried to create my own jiggity mystery cache, and I think I just went completely stupid and started with 200 pieces, like my very first creation of jiggity. And then I'm like, yeah, it's a photo. How hard can it be? The answer is very hard when it is a waterfall photo, and it's either grey rocks down the side, the waterfall in the middle, or a lovely blue sky in the background. Yeah, I have not tried. I have not tried since then.
Pieces look very similar.
Yeah, maybe I should start with maybe 25 pieces or something. Make it easy for everyone.
Yeah. I have just recently got into putting out my own geocaches.
Excellent. I was going to ask if you'd hidden any yet.
Yeah, I did. My very first geocache was actually a series in a in Geo Art. So I did a sword series, and I did Geo Art of a sword. And then the very first one in the series, the physical cache, I put it on someone's private property. So I learned very quickly that there are angry farmers out there. one very angry farmer. So I'm going to move the entire series somewhere else. So a long, long way. People don't even need to drive on the public road through his property anymore. So I'll put it somewhere else instead.
Oh, wow.
Out.
Yeah. We
I apologise to anybody that had an encounter with that farmer. It won't happen again.
Yes, we've had a couple of encounters with farmers and with people who couldn't get out of their driveways because of all the geocaches that were huddled around the end of their driveway, and dirt roads. Mm-hmm. Yeah, dirt roads, doesn't matter what state you're in. There are people that own those dirt roads that live there, and they are not always appreciative of trails of cars. Yeah. But you live and learn, right?
Yes, that's right. Someone told me the night my series came out in the morning, and then that night I went to an event, and I was told by somebody else that a trail had already been attempted on that road and had to be removed. Ooh. And I was like, oh no, let's see how this one goes. And again, it's been attempted and been removed. So if anybody else sees that road and they're very tempted to put a series on it. Well,
we do have a few comments from the audience here. Tank Engine is not a fan of New South Wales farmers. Someone was able, there we go, Darkside Dean was able to do the sword series. And Isopeta, she managed to do the sword series as well. Fantastic.
Oh yes, Isopeta's comments were great. Every single comment had a little personal comment about the movie or something that the sword fight was from. Yeah, it was great.
Awesome.
Yeah. I'm glad people were able to go and do it.
Yes. Yeah, no, that is very cool. Because you never know how your geocaches are going to be received as a cache owner. If I have mysteries or something, then I'll invite a couple of people to do the mysteries before I release it to see if they can actually, if it's achievable. I do the same thing with ad labs, because you put the cache out so you know where it is and you know what the answer is if it's a mystery or an ad lab. So you're just yeah, cool, scrolling through, done. But yeah, sometimes I don't mind having a few people that I can call on and go, this is what I'm planning on doing. Can you be my test money, please?
Yeah. I wish those ad lab credits came through faster.
Yeah. I think it's 30 days between credits once you get given one. think the settings.
I've got to wait 60 days for my next one. So
Oh,
I just
okay.
published one in the Coat of Arms, amazing
Oh,
Australian
yes.
female adventurers. And
Excellent.
I have a series, I'm going to be putting out a series of 4 plus 1 honorary Australian adventure women. But it's going to take me like a year to get all of those out. So hopefully
Here
there'll
we
still be
go.
Coat of Arms ad labs to do in a year's
Oh, I'm
time.
sure there will be. Just reach out to Cicada. I'm sure he'll be happy. Yeah. If Cicada's listening, please let Rome know if there's any more coming. So has this? So I believe the sword series has been removed because of the feedback from the farmers.
Just one farmer. I spoke to other farmers while I was out there placing it.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes all it takes is one.
Yeah. Well, he called the police today on geocaches that went out there.
What did he do? Sorry.
He called the police. So that's when I decided I'm going to archive it, so no one else gets in trouble. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it got archived today.
Yeah. Tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So the sword series has been archived.
Very short-lived, but it will reappear like a phoenix out of the fire, forged like a sword from the fire.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so apart from dirt roads where you're trying to put series out, where is your favourite place for geocache?
Tassie, Lutruwita. I love Tasmania. I've been down there 9 times, and I haven't been down there for a couple of years, and I'm really itching to get back. I wish I went there earlier this year, but I was house sitting, of course, so I wasn't able to get away. But yeah, I love the geocaches. I love the places that they take you, and my all-time favourite geocache is down there as well, and that's in the Valley of Giants.
Oh yes, yes,
we do actually trees down there.
I can bring that up now. There we go. That's the Giants, isn't it? The Valley of the Giants.
That Valley of the Giants. So there's a cluster. I think there's like 3 or 4 geocaches in that area, plus a whole heap more in the Huon Valley down south, just south of Hobart, on your way down to Cockle Creek, which is the furthest you can go south. In Tassie.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just a beautiful, amazing state for its natural value, its natural worth, and the forests, the national parks, the amazing location in the area, and some beautiful walking tracks as well.
Yeah, we love Tassie. It's gorgeous. Okay, Cicada has said that there is lots of spots left.
There's almost an entire community left.
Darkside Dan says that he has got a good place for the new sword series to be placed.
Excellent. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, maybe you guys can catch up after the show and find out where this magical place is. Yeah. How many caches were in the series?
30.
Okay.
30 of them.
Yeah. Yep. All right.
It was only a short section of road until I reached some more tank engines, because he's got some out there, not on the private property, not on the farmer's property. So I was able to space them all out and fit one of his in the middle very well. And then once I reached a few more of his, I stopped.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So it was just perfect. But yeah, I'll have to catch up with Darkside Dan and get some of his ideas.
Yeah, nice.
He got first to find all of them too. And there's some people that they weren't happy about him getting first to find.
We do have a couple of people who enjoy being first to find on all of the cases.
There's a bit of rivalry out there, isn't there?
No, I don't know who you're talking about. So what's your best memory whilst geocaching?
Oh, my best memory. I reckon it was probably my favourite adventure of all.
Okay.
And I rode my bike up Cape York. So I caught the train up to Cairns, and then I rode my bike from Cairns up to Pajinka, the top of Cape York. And so I went all the way up to the tippy top. I think there's a photo of me right up there on the top doing the geocache up there. That's my favourite of all adventure because of the different things that I experienced during the bike ride, as well as the places that I went to, the people I met, the jobs I was able to pick up at homesteads and roadhouses. It was a real all-rounded adventure on my push bike.
Good.
Yeah, so pushing my bike through creeks and rivers and taking detours and side roads to see waterfalls and trying to find the places that didn't have crocodiles so I could go for a swim. Just camping along the way. Anywhere I got to at the end of the day, I'd camp there. But I did try and camp near waterfalls and take a couple of days off just to enjoy the beauty that surrounded me when I was there. But reaching the very top, that was an amazing experience. Like the crew that are up there at the moment on their Cape York adventure.
Yes. If you are currently up at Cape York, let us know. I believe there's 5 or 6 people up there. I'm just letting people. I know, right? It's like we have to work. Working is great because it pays for my geocaching hobby. However, need to cache more.
Yes, we all need to cache more.
yes, absolutely. So unfortunately, the Wheel of Names code word is not working. So hopefully I will be able to fix that.
Is that biking as in riding your push bike?
Yes.
Not biking as in the horn helmets?
No. Yes, definitely biking.
Not riding, biking.
Biking, yes. All right, who we got? So we got Kitty Catch in Bamaga. Yeah.
That's where I wrote my book.
Oh, excellent.
Well, so Sasha, I wrote my book in Sasha, which is just next to Bamaga.
Okay.
Hi, Lisa.
While we are talking about your book, here we go. Are you right, mate? Oh.
It's back to front. This is the book?
Awesome. Did you want to tell us a little bit about your book?
Sure. So I walked 17,200 kilometres around Australia. I did it for a cause. It was for suicide prevention, to raise awareness about networking, supporting each other, and knowing where to reach out for help and how to help other people. So for 4.5 years, I walked around pretty much the coastline, as close as possible to the coastline, following mostly National Highway 1. Yeah, I know. Can you believe it? Thank you. And I did a lot of side trips. So the reason why it's 17,200 Ks is because I go into a town and a local would say, "Have you seen such and such?" I go, "No, I haven't. How far away is it?" And if it was within a day's walk, I go and have a look and visit. Or they would point out a better way to walk that wasn't on the highway, that was more naturally beautiful and quieter, not so many trucks and stuff going past me. So I'd often just take a detour, a longer detour for just a much more relaxing walk, because along the highway sometimes it can be a little bit dangerous, depending on what state you're in. Queensland, I didn't do any, almost no highway walking in Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. Most of those were national park tracks, beaches, coastlines, and a lot of back roads. So I did this entire walk on my own with no support crew. So there was no vehicle travelling with me, nobody setting up my camp and breaking it down in the morning, no one cooking, no massages. It was all my own.
You're not selling that this is very fun. Like no cooking, no massages, like.
I mean, you can do it that way if you want to. If you've got really good sponsorship, you can afford to. But it was just the most amazing experience. I mean, it was hard going sometimes, but a lot of the time it was quite beautiful out there. I love birds. I'm an avid bird watcher, and they were my constant company the entire way around Australia. The sounds of bird calls, watching them, watching me, and the species changing as I went around, and the calls of species changing as I went. So the calls of the currawongs, oh yes, you did too. Sorry. I'm reading the comments. That was on my book tour.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I was quite surprised by how the calls of species of birds vary around Australia as well. So that was fascinating. For me, it was a once in a lifetime experience, and I treated it like it was potentially the only time I would ever get to see all of Australia, to go around Australia. And so I experienced as much as I possibly could. I spoke to hundreds of thousands of people. Did a lot on the local media, newspapers, radio stations, and TV stations. And I became a roadside counsellor. So I'd be walking along and people would be listening to a radio interview that I did, say, earlier on in the week, and then they'd see me walking along the side of the road, and they'd pull over and we'd have a chat about their well-being, their mental health, someone that they know that needs help. And we were able to just chat there on the side of the road with the birds in the background, and they would then drive on in a better place. So I wasn't planning on that being the main thing for the walk, but it did become the main thing. I just became the roadside counsellor, helping thousands of people along the way. That's very special to me. When I set out with the aim of doing it for suicide prevention, I thought if I can save one life apart from just my own, then I'd be happy. But I know that I've saved hundreds of lives, and I'm still in touch with some of the people who called me, some of them in the middle of the night, for help. It's a very special experience. The main message that I convey to people is that we learn to listen to each other.
Yes.
So if you can listen without giving advice, if you can just listen without interrupting, if you can listen without judging, just listen, let them talk. Let your friends, your family, your loved ones, strangers, just let them talk. And then when they're finished talking, make sure they're in a safe place and they know where to get support.
Wow.
Support can come from your friends, your family, or one of the really good hotlines in Australia, the mental health crisis hotlines. Beyond Blue, Black Dog, Lifeline. Which I have the numbers in my book as well. Do you want me to find those numbers? I'll find those numbers and just flip them up for you now. I think they are in the front here. Let's see, can you see that?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So if anybody tonight is feeling like you need to reach out for help, that's one of the numbers you can use.
Wow.
I disappeared for a moment then. I think I may have been too close for the camera. So that was my walk around Australia, but let's stop talking about that because I didn't do any geocaching.
Oh no!
I had a geocaching account when I started with a lap around Tasmania, and my very first week I attempted some geocaches. I was so exhausted and sore. I didn't have them. I wasn't in a mental space to find a geocache.
Yeah, fair.
I didn't find any in the first week. I was like DNF, 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 DNF.
Oh, so you looked.
I looked for a week, and I was just so tired. I just couldn't find them. I was probably aiming for the wrong type, so I didn't know much about it either at the time. And so I gave up. I thought, no, all right, we're just going to walk. This walk is just, all my energy is going to go into this walk, not into geocaching. But there were places that I so wished I could have spent more time in geocache there. And one of them is Broome or Rabibi, Roebuck Bay. So I think I sent you a photo of one of my favourite places that I went to.
Is this the rock or the tip?
Rocks.
The rock, yep.
Yeah.
Let's bring that up.
That's that one. Very close to this is an excellent earth cache, and there are a couple of other traditional caches in the area as well. They are the colours. That's not enhanced. At the right light, the right time of day, the colours are just magic all through there. Just incredible. So I regretted not spending more time in Rabibi, Broome. But when I wrote the book and did a book tour around Australia, I went back and spent 8 days at the Broome Observatory. And every day I went down onto Roebuck Bay and went walking along the beach, of course, keeping an eye out for crocodiles. I didn't see any crocodiles, but I saw a lot of bird life. Yeah, and that's a very interesting cache, that one. It's also about some of the First Nations history in the area as well.
Okay.
And they manage that land.
Yeah, right.
And manage it very well. It's a really good success story. Wow. So if you're ever up that way, if you go up to Broome, make your way to Broome Observatory, and they have really good accommodation, good budget accommodation as well. Spend some time there.
Excellent. So you mentioned before that you'd put, like, pop your head in and have a chat with people and that, and they would tell you different ways, or perhaps, like, something might be however many Ks down the road if you turn right instead of left. How many Ks were you averaging a day walking?
So I start off each section. I walked in sections according to the seasons. So I didn't walk in hot seasons because it would kill me. I'd start each section in about 20 to 25 kilometres a day. And then after about 2-3 months, I would be working up to 40 to 50 Ks a day. So I'd average a marathon a day, but a nice slow-paced marathon. No one was going to pick me off at the end, except for the circling of black kites. And occasionally I would do over 60 Ks. So 67 Ks was my longest day, and that was purely by accident. That was on the Nullarbor.
I'm sorry, I don't mind hiking, right? And I love camping, and I've done a multi-day hike. How do you accidentally walk 67 kilometers in one day? Okay,
so I left was it Cockabiddy? I can't remember which one. Cockabiddy Roadhouse. And Eucla was only like 63 Ks away. 64 Ks away, and there was a rest area in the middle, and I thought, if I can get to the middle rest area, if I can do 30 Ks before lunch, then I'm going to stop, rest there for a couple of hours and push on, and I'll get to Eucla that night.
Okay.
And I had accommodation sponsored at Eucla, so I called them and I said, hey, if I turn up tonight, is that okay? And yeah, no problem at all. I said, all right, leave the key in the door. So I stopped for a couple of hours halfway, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to push on. And I was walking into the night with my flashing lights and my reflective vest with its little LED light flashing. Yes. And I just kept walking. And then that last little bit back up the escarpment to Eucla on the top of the escarpment there, I thought I'm going to die because my feet just felt like raw meat stumps. Oh. And I'm looking along, so I made the booking for the Nullarbor Nymph Hotel. Okay. And there was Eucla Hotel or motel, and I was like, okay, so I made a booking in another one, so I kept on walking, and I was like, I think I'm past Euclid now, so I had to turn around and go back. Like, where is this hotel? There's the Euclid Hotel again. I'm looking for the Nullarbor. And so I went for a walk around the inside of Euclid Village and then back down. So I did several loops around Euclid before I realised it was the same hotel, just different. They had renamed it.
No.
On Google Maps, it still had both the names.
No.
So I just walked past the Nullarbor Euclid Hotel, and I was like, when I eventually worked it out, I found my room. I turned on the shower, I just sat in the shower.
Oh, you poor thing.
And some of the others, some of the other roadhouses I'd get to just like they would be within sight around like 8:30, and I would give them a phone call because if they're in sight, then they're phone range. And I said, when does your kitchen shut? And they go, oh, 9 o'clock. I said, oh man, I'll be there just after 9. Can you make me some hot chips? Oh, by the way, I'm a walker coming down the road. So I get there and they'd have this big mountain of hot food waiting for me. And I do over 60 Ks just to get to that hot food, just to get to the hot chips.
Oh,
sometimes
God.
I push myself unnecessarily, but that's how I accidentally did 67 Ks instead of only 63 Ks.
Oh no. When you were saying that you kept coming back like past the same hotel, I'm like, oh, please don't tell me that was the hotel. I mean, I guess a bad way that could have ended was that you were, 5 Ks away from your hotel.
Just keep walking to the South Australian border and realize I've definitely gone too far.
Oh wow. All right. So you said that the cache, like you've already mentioned your number one cache for people to put on their bucket list and why. Do you follow your geocaching stats much?
At the moment, I'm looking at completing my DT lap. So I'd really like to do that. Yeah, it would be great. I have hardly any 4s, and I think maybe 2 5s. And I can't even tell you whether they're terrain or difficulty. I'm only just starting to get into it because I've become part of the Canberra community, and I've learnt so much since I've been here.
And the Canberra community is pretty supportive.
Their enthusiasm is infectious. So I'm really getting into things now. I'm enjoying it a lot. So yeah, my DT lap is my next goal, as well as getting to 3,000. So I'm not a numbers person so much. It's more the experience and the community. Yes. So I love the events. I think that's probably what I enjoy most at the moment, is going to events.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. I have found that I'm going to events more than I am either finding caches or hiding caches.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, events you get to catch up with people. You get to chat about, all things caching or just about normal life.
Yeah, it's good. Just chat, just meet people, get to know them. And also just like the other month, I went to an event in Canberra City, Fitzy and Mini K's event. And afterwards, a bunch of us just went on geocaching, which was pretty cool. And it's just, no one had planned it until we were there. And what are you doing this afternoon? Whatever you're doing.
Yeah, that's another reason why I enjoy going to caches, because I have learnt now that if the cache is in the morning, then you just leave like the rest of the morning free. And if you have to book yourself in for something, you'll do it in the afternoon, maybe mid-afternoon onwards. And if the event's like around lunchtime or from about 11 o'clock onwards, just leave your entire day free, because you never know what's going to happen.
That's right. Exactly. I mean, the other month when this happened, we went down into the drain pipes. Under the city, and a couple of caches down there. That was so exciting. My goodness, I really enjoyed that.
Yep.
Urbex geocaching.
There's a multi that I've done in the drains, and we had to have our like water boat shoes or like boat shoes, whatever. A construction hat, lights, and even our son came, and he was probably only about 5 or 6 at the time. And we're just walking through with about 10 people. We had the original CO with us. They had handed their cache over to somebody, and then they were talking about whether they should take it back or not, so that it could be like maintained. And and that was a couple of hours, and that was most of the Canberra crew. I think there was quite a few that were doing that, but it's different.
That's the great thing about geocaching. When I was doing the bike tour up the East Coast and the Outback, I really enjoy going into a town and reading the descriptions of the geocaches, because someone pointed this out. My sister pointed this out to me. A lot of work goes into some of these geocaches, some of these hides, and the local put information in there to help you experience their town more, to get more out of your visit. So I'd read the descriptions. I'd go somewhere that they wanted me to see, like a lookout or a walking track that's not on the tourist path, or a wetlands, a bird watching hide. Those types of really nice places. So you get to discover their town from their perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's really special.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for all the effort that you put into your hides.
Some of the CEOs do a really, really good job with the caches that they create, and then they take thought as to where they're going to put their caches, and it can be a really rewarding experience finding their cache.
That's right.
Yeah, and then you respond with like your appreciation by leaving something other than TFTC. If I really appreciate someone's cache, I'll try to put like a bit of a blurb there. Yeah.
I enjoy earth caches. They're a lot of fun.
Why?
I used to be a bit of a geology nut, probably still am. When I was younger, I collected rocks. I fancied myself as a geologist. Probably missed that chance at some point. And so when I do earth caches, I enjoy like reading the information and doing the extra research and looking at the spectacular places, the formations that we're taken to. And just sit there and enjoy it, watch the seabirds. And what I really want, I'm going off on a tangent here. I really love nature caches that bring your attention to plants, flora, fauna, plants and animals.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we can learn more about the forests that we're in, the natural habitats, maybe a threatened species that's in the area, and just rocks. That's simplifying it, I know. Geology is rocks and dirt, right?
yeah, pretty sure that's what it is.
I'd love to see like a bio cache. Yeah, a flora fauna cache. That would be so cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm just thinking about what caching containers I could print to represent that.
Some very devious ones in there, I imagine.
Yes. I'm looking forward to I'm looking around my room now, and I need to start putting these caches out because the amount that I'm printing is starting to overtake my room.
Sounds like a cool room.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Oh, here we go. We got someone that Heidi, their caches make people look at trees, sometimes for long times, and usually results in a crooked neck. Yes.
Excellent.
Speaking about trees, what tool of the trade do you recommend every cache to have in their pack?
Oh, okay. Some of our favorite caches, favorite COs and geocaches can be a bit of a tool sometimes. Take them along. That'll help.
was not sure where you were going with that. I'm like, oh, okay, yep. Oh. Just a reminder for everybody, including the guests, keep it PG. It is being recorded and it will be available on Facebook and YouTube later on tomorrow or maybe the next day, depending on when I send this through to SMS to get them to do my work for me.
Sorry. Okay. So I think a stick is always very helpful to have nearby. When you've forgotten to take your tweezers. But I recently ordered some stuff from Geo Stuff and Just Geocaching. Yes. So I've got a much bigger collection of TOTTs now.
Yeah.
So I can stick things in holes without potentially finding something or someone in there that's not a cache.
Okay. Yep. Hey, caching guardians have got their place as well. Like, hey.
Absolutely.
Sometimes not anywhere near me.
There's a really cool geocache near here. And when I found it, there were 3 huntsmans inside. So,
okay. All right.
That was quite exciting. And one of them came running up my arm, so I flicked it back into the container. So, sorry for the next person. There were still 3 in there. 13-meter stick.
There was a time in geocaching Canberra folklore where appeared to the outsiders that there was a competition as to who could have the heaviest, tallest cache in Canberra and the surrounds. With some of them, you had to climb the tree and then put the ladder in one of the branches in order to get to the cache.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah.
Wow.
That it appears to have stopped. I really hope me bringing it up tonight doesn't make it start again. Please, no, gentlemen.
Are they still? Do they still exist? They're still out there.
Yes, yeah, a lot of them are. There were 1 or 2 Besser blocks or bowling balls, I believe, have met their fate with the rotten branches that they were stuck to. Yeah, that was an exciting time.
That's when you take your tool. I mean, that's when you take your geocaching friend along with you, and they go up and get it and sign for you. You're president time.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, some people are not fans.
No, spiders, no.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually a new travel bug out who's a spider. And if you come along to my film production events that are happening in Canberra, you'll get to meet the travel bug spider. Her name is Brita the spider.
That is awesome.
Not real, of course.
Darkside Dan has dobbed himself in. All of his bowling balls are still active.
Good. That's good. You wouldn't want to be underneath that and have it crash down on top of you, would you?
No. I remember being
you definitely need the hard hat for that one.
Yeah. We went to one cache. There was probably 20, maybe 30 people, and we'd put the fishing pole up or the extender pole, whatever we were using, and then tried to get the cache down. And all I remember is the pole just going like this. We had to make a clearance area on both sides on 2 sides of the tree, just in case it went one way and we thought it was going to go the other way. Yeah, that was an interesting time as well.
I've heard of people's their poles being snapped, broken by caches that are too heavy. They're expensive poles. You don't want to vibrate.
Yeah. They definitely can be expensive.
Yes, it is. Beautiful huntsman spiders. I do enjoy huntsman spider. Suzanne, can I tell you a story about huntsman spiders?
Absolutely.
I was working as a volunteer over on Lord Howe Island during the rodent eradication program, and we had traps, poison boxes with tracking tapes and things like that, sticky fur traps and things like that, all over the island. And we'd have to check, were there like 600 of these across the island? We had to check every week. And I think the population of huntsmen on that island far exceeded the 200,000 rodents on the island, because they love getting into these boxes. So we go in, we put the key in, pop the box open, and the huntsmen would come out at us, or just scurry in underneath. And occasionally they crawl up, and you'd be sitting there having lunch, and you'd be looking at your mate who you're working with, and there'd be a huntsman just coming across their shoulder.
Oh.
Very still. I had one bite my neck. But the funniest was when I went to the toilet in the middle, halfway through the day, and I pulled my duds down, and a huntsman spider came crawling up from inside my trousers up the waist and popped out, and is now in someone's house on Lookout Island. So we had some really, really cool experiences with huntsman spiders over there.
Wow.
So I do get a shock sometimes when I'm not expecting them, but I'm not scared of spiders.
Yeah. I have found, because I used to have a pet snake, and I found that some people, they either will do snakes and not spiders, or spiders and not snakes. And then some people just won't do either. And some people are okay with both. I'm like, if it's a huntsman, I'm okay with a huntsman. Daddy long legs, anything that I think may be like a black widow or something. No, you're getting flicked. Sorry.
Yeah. Mouse spiders and bird-eating spiders, the tarantulas, can be quite scary when you first see them. Yeah.
Yes.
When you first encounter them in the wild, it's like, what on earth are you?
Yes.
Where did this come from?
Oh my God. I was hiking in South America. This was a million years ago. And I was in the Amazon. Yeah. Oh, hanging out at in the Amazon jungle. And there was a hole in the ground, and we had a tour guide with us. And there was we're all stomping along because we had no idea what we were doing. And he's turned around and got us to stop. And he's pointed to, at the bottom of a tree, there was this tiny little hole. And we're like, okay, cool. Like, is it a worm or something? Like, why are you showing us this hole? And then he spoke to us about it and said that there was a couple of strands of grass that were maybe, we'll say, half a foot, so like 6 inches from the entrance of this hole. And then we've looked down, and there was this spider web, just one strand. And we're like, okay, kind of cool, but why do we care? And he turned around and said that there was a spider living in there. And we're like, okay, is it big? And he goes, do you want to find out? We're like, yes, please. And there was probably about 20 of us on this tour, anywhere from, I don't know, maybe mid-20s up to probably early 50s. And so he starts plucking the cobweb, just once every 3 to 5 seconds, and you can see the vibrations going down. And all of a sudden we see these spider legs start to come out. And we're like, oh, okay, this is kind of interesting. And then more of the spider legs came out, and then more legs, and they just kept getting longer and longer. And we're just like, what on earth are we doing here? Are we about to get eaten by a spider? And then just as you could see, the pincers are about to come out, and you could just see the tip of the body. We're talking the legs were easily 2-3 inches long. They were huge. I had a UK tourist beside me, and she's decided, instead of using the zoom on her camera, she's going to lean into where the spider was, and she stepped on a twig, and spider has gone running back down into its hole. So there was 19 people plus the tour guide just do this. And she's like, oh, was that me? And we're like, yes, that was you. And the tour guide's like, okay, well, we almost saw a spider. Let's keep going.
Oh my goodness. Wow. It would have been huge though.
Yeah.
Inches of legs coming out of the hole.
And
how big was the hole?
The hole was probably only about that. So, bigger than a 50-cent piece. Maybe maybe like a size and a half of 50-cent piece. Like it didn't appear big enough for the length of legs that were coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we're leaning forward and closer and closer and closer, and then snap, it's spider goes. Yeah. You know, just got to work
in
with
Australia,
what you have, right?
they like to travel quite long distances on four-wheel drives. I was actually quite surprised. Mouse spiders and bird-eating spiders. Sometimes if you're camped in one place for a long enough period, they'll make a new home under your vehicle and travel and then fall off later. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's, modern immigration for wildlife.
Oh, here we go. Bad boy Heathy thinks that jumping spiders are cool.
They are. Oh my goodness, they're so cute. And all the different colours.
What's this? Guardrail acacias attract huntsmen. Yes, they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Isopeters managed to sign a log from a mint tin cache that had 3 different spiders on it without having to take any of the spiders off. I'm impressed. She also managed to. Yeah, she is. She's pretty cool. You'll go caching with her, like hiking somewhere, and then she won't be beside you anymore because she's off looking at a tree that didn't even know it had a spider web on it, and she'll start talking to you about the spider family genus, and you know what different colors they can come in, and you're just like, oh wow, I want to be her when she grows up, or when I grow up. Oh, and she used to have a tarantula as a pet.
Nice.
With the name of Gladys, could have been a male. Oh, sorry, Heidi. We don't mean to freak you out.
Okay, we'll change the subject. How about we talk about one of the geocaches that I found up on the jump up near Winton in outback Queensland, where they have the National Dinosaur Museum.
Yes, I love Winton. Let's talk about Winton.
Yeah. Winton. So I rode my bike out there. Caught the train. I caught the last connecting rail coach into Roma Street, Brisbane, just before Brisbane did a lockdown. Before Queensland did a lockdown of their border in 2020, late 2020. This was like their 3rd lockdown, I think. So I took my bike up, assembled my bike in Brisbane, and then hopped on another train that went out to Longreach. So I took the train up to Longreach, then I rode my bike out to Winton. And I didn't ride all the way up to the museum. I had to get off and walk up that last really steep part onto the jump up. And once I was up there, I decided, well, here late, I'm going to camp on the top for a night and then go to the museum the next morning, and see absolutely everything and do the cache while I'm there. So I found a really nice spot, put my hammock, a couple of really nice trees just over the edge of the jump up. And as I was setting up, I saw this quite large hole, about that big, about the same size as my head, in the rock. It had been there for eons. This was so smooth around the edges. So whatever nocturnal, cuddly, fluffy animal that came out of there, their family had been coming out of there centuries. And so I thought, all right, I'm just going to stay up and wait and see who comes out. So I put my hammock up right next to it, like a few meters away. And I'm sitting in my hammock reading a book, and then out of my periphery I see movement. It's like waiting for a wallaby or something to come out. And it was a snake. And it was like, oh no. So I leapt up onto the top of the ledge. It was right on last light. I leapt up onto the top of the ledge and watched this snake that just kept on coming out forever. And it must have been about 2 meters long. And as it got closer, I was able to tell, I could see the shape of its head, and I relaxed because it was a python. It was an olive python. And it was so beautiful in my headlamp light. It had that beautiful oily sheen, you know, the rainbow sheen that they get on their scales. That was shining off, and it was so healthy and big and beautiful. And it went right underneath my hammock. And then I thought, hold on, you know what? I'm going to hang around for another night. and I'm going to get some really good photos of it. And the next morning, I had a closer look at the hole, and coming out from the hole were 4 distinct tracks in 4 different directions. And I grabbed a compass, and the 4 tracks coming out of the hole matched exactly northeast, south.
Oh,
west.
stop it.
I ended up staying there 3 nights to test this theory. So the first night it went out west, the next night it went out north, the third night it went out east, and I expect the 4th night it would have gone out south. So each night it went out in a different direction according to the compass. So it was amazing, just amazing. Beautiful big snake. It was such a relief when I saw it had a python head and not a brown snake.
Yeah.
Brown or something horrible like that right next to my camp.
Yes. Yeah, not so much.
I mean, we've all had that too, haven't we?
Yes. I used to own a Brisbane coastal python. She was gorgeous. She was 3.2 meters long.
Wow.
And yeah, end up having to give it to a friend to continue her journey. So my friend was her 3rd owner. But yeah, her name was Ralph. The person that I used to work with, he got her first thinking that it was a him. So called him Ralph. I bought her when she was 5 years old, took her to the vet to get like checked out. And yeah, the vet sexed her and he's like, I think he is a she. I'm like, are you sure? And he goes, no, I've been doing this a while. I'm pretty sure I know how to sex pythons, but come back and see me next year for your annual checkup and we'll see. Because all he had was a cotton tip and he was just using the cotton tip to have a look and have a look at the hemi penis. And I came back 12 months later and he had the correct sexing tools and yeah, sexed her and yeah, he was a she. And I'm like, well, she's 6 years old now. I can't change her name. So yeah, I kept her for about 10 years and then passed her on to one of my girlfriends. And yeah, she kept her for, maybe 8 years or something. So she was mid-20s when she ended up passing.
Yep.
Yeah. Gorgeous snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they are beautiful. I like snakes and spiders. I like most animals.
Yes.
One time when I was geocaching, I was chased by a scorpion. I pulled up at a rest area during the drive around Australia. I pulled up at a rest area to camp for the night, and I pulled my kitchen stuff out at the picnic table, and I was wearing my thongs, my geocaching safety boots, my thongs. I was very lucky to see it. I just saw a movement down on the ground, and it was a scorpion, and it was heading straight for my toe.
Oh,
I moved around to the side of the table. It came for my toe. I moved back around. Came for my toe. Go away! So I had to find a stick and just flick it. Go away! Leave me alone! I just want my dinner. But I'm really looking for. I just bought a UV light, so I'm really looking forward to going and having a look at these animals with the UV light.
Yes, that would be very cool.
Yeah. Night caches.
Yes.
Have you ever done a night cache that requires a UV light?
Yes. Well, so the multi that I was talking about before, where we went into the drain system under Canberra, needed a UV light for that to get one of the cohorts. And I have done a cemetery multi cache at night in, I want to say in Wollongong. This was when you were still allowed to roam around cemeteries at night time. And yeah, I think two or three of the parts of the steps were you had to have a UV light.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that might have been the night that I introduced some of my family to caching, and they're just like, oh, this is kind of cool. I'm like, yeah, it is. You should join up.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like to do night caching. It'd be
yes.
really cool to do that. Like proper caches that are set up to find at night, like the ones with reflective signs and things like that.
Yes. Yes.
Don't camp, motel,
yeah.
Scorpions, snakes, and spiders.
Oh, Oh, there we go. Scorpions and
Oh,
other
okay.
interesting critters on Black Mountain for night spotting with UV. Interesting.
That's good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's an
Wow.
event coming up on Black Mountain next month, I think. Oh, no, later on this month. Might hang around
Is there?
afterwards and have a bit of a look around. Yeah.
I feel like I should know these things.
I have my second film production event coming up on the 4th of July as well. So it was so cool to get the crew together last weekend.
Yes.
So
these are actual your GIF events.
Yes.
Oh, that is the only photo that
I'm the director of a film that we're putting together for the festival next year called DNF. Definitely not fine. So if you talk to anybody that was there on Saturday, it was beautiful chaos. It was a lot of fun. So we're going to film 3 more scenes next month as well.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I will look them up
come
and
along.
I will go. Yep.
Yeah. Do you have the photo of the crew?
Yes. I agree, Isopeta. I do need to come out more. What was that, Rome?
Do you have the photo from the crew that was there last?
No, that one
week?
did not come across.
Oh, okay.
I had it. Yeah, technology is not my fan. My friend today. We do have one more photo though from you up at the tip. That
tip, not the garbage tip.
Yeah. I realized after I said it, I'm like, I possibly should have said tip of Australia.
Pajinka. The Aboriginal name for the tip is Pajinka.
Nice.
Yeah.
And
so I've been there a couple of times now. That was my first visit where I was doing a week of volunteer work with Tangaroa Blue, which we do massive cleanups and data collection. The data collection side of the beach cleanups is to try and get back to the source of the garbage and implement different ways of preventing that garbage reaching Australian shores, because a lot of it is from Asia. And so that time I went up with them. And the second time I went out to Pajinka was the year that I went up on my bike and wrote my book.
Oh, awesome.
I camped in Seisha for 7 weeks to write the book.
Wow.
Yeah. And I did the book tour afterwards. The book tour was fantastic because I was able to do all the geocaches that I couldn't do when I was walking around.
That is awesome. Oh.
So if you ever travel around Australia, you'll see my name pop up all over the place.
Fantastic. All right. Talking about popping up all over the place, I think it's probably time to have a look at the photo comp for May. So let's have a look.
Hey, Scramping.
Oh, hi, Hev Walker.
How you going?
Good, thanks.
Good. Look, I've been thinking, when you go geocaching, you see some amazing things. I try to get a good shot, but half the time it's just a blurry shot of the logbook.
Oh, tell me about it. My phone is full of photos of my thumb. But every once in a while you get that one really good shot.
Hey, yeah. I bet people watching and listening have got a few of those. We should get them to send them in.
That's a great idea. All right, let's do it. We'd love to see your pics.
Announcing the official Geocaching Down Under photo competition. Let's find out who the winners are from last month and how to enter the competition. Bye!
Thank you, ladies. All right,
Exciting.
So yeah, we had a couple of entries this month, and we will be posting it onto the Facebook page, the winner. But this month's winner is, here we go, where have I put it? Allied Oz. Yay! So with the caption that they had was, with their BYO Marshmallows number 10, brought to you by the Fellowship of the Trail Guys. It's a popular camping event in WA that continues to attract interest despite it always being held in the cooler months of the year. So that is GCBER3Q. So
That's a beautiful photo.
done, Allied Oz. It is pretty nice, isn't it?
Mhm.
So that is for the May photo of the month. We will put the June photo comp details up on the Facebook page. So if you have any any photos you would like to add, put them up on the Facebook page. We can vote for them, and then we'll find out who the June photo of the month winner is next time. All right. As I have said, technology is not my fan. So we do have prizes from Geo Stuff. Unfortunately, I don't have any photos for that today, but we do have 2 prizes from them. So the Wheel of Names is not working today, unfortunately. I do have the wheel, but I do not have, like, the code word is not working properly. So I have been busily adding people as they come up into the chat. I'm just adding some people now as they come in. John Geo. All right. What I will do is, let's see if I can add. All right. Share screen. There we go. All right. Can everyone see the Wheel of Names? Please have a look and see if you are there or not. I've got 10, 20, probably about 50 people. Yep, I've got you, Darkside Dan. I've got Dusty Jasper. Deanna, I've got you. Dennis Oz and Dog Geo, you're there as well. So we've been adding people as we go. If there are any double ups there, please let me know. I'm sure if you're not the one doubled up, you will let me know. But I will start. Oh, no, Blue Waddle, you are not there. All right. Yeah, Heidi, sorry, I'll put you down as Heidi G instead of Rapidly Wild. I will add. So we've got Dog Geo, we've got Blue Wattle, Team Canyonero, and Throsby. I'm pretty sure you were the first one I put on. No. You were the first one that came through and said hi this evening. That's why you were the first on the list. Oh, and 2 Wombles. Okay. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. We have got 50 people exactly. So if there's no more people that want to add their names, Spiderwebs. Yeah, Widge, you are there. I'll put you down as Miranda M. I am not as confident of people's caching names as PCE is. So if you've come through and haven't put your caching name on, I've just put whatever your whatever your handles come up on with Facebook or YouTube. But I will add Spiderwebs. See if you are there. Pretty sure I've put a spider in there previously.
This is when people get to put their names on there twice.
Yes.
Quick jump in.
Spot 4. Okay. All right. We have 51 people now. So for the first prize from geostuff.com.au, John and Di, it is a friend of the Caching Frogs coins, I believe it is. We have 2 of those. So I'm just going to share my screen again. Oh, come here, little fella. All right. Go sharing. Excellent. All right. Rome, if you can give us a countdown, please, from 3.
3, 2, 1. Spin.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, who do we have? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, Kim Louise. All right.
Congratulations.
Yay! You have won yourself a prize from geostuff.com.au. Madly writing you down on my list. All right. So to make it fair for everybody, once you have won a prize, we do remove your name from the wheel of names. So Rome, if I can get you to give me a countdown from 3 again, please.
3, 2, 1. Spin.
Whoop, boop, 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 boop. Who is it? Oh, Gliss, Kitty Catch. It's Kitty Catch.
Ooh, congratulations.
Well done. Congratulations, Kitty Catch. Woo! All right, so that is the 2 prizes from Geo Stuff. Now, Rome, I believe you may have a prize for us as well. Yay! So
A
it is
signed book.
yes.
And it is also, I turned it into a travel bug. So it's got
That
the
is
travel
awesome.
code, the trackable code up there as well.
That's
And
fantastic.
when you read it, pass it on to somebody else. But please don't put it into a geocache where it can get damaged. So at an event or going out geocaching with other people, just sign your name and then pass it on to another geocacher. So yeah, I set it up as a trackable today.
That is
So
fantastic.
one signed copy of my book about the walk around Australia.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. That is a very unique prize. I do not believe we have ever done that before. Oh, there we go. Okay. Do we have Kim to say that she is online still? Kitty Catch is here. Awesome. We normally give the prize winners about 30 seconds or so to jump on into the chat to say, yes, they are still here. If they don't come on within, we say 30 seconds, it's generally about a minute. But if they don't come on to say that they're still here, then we will have to redo the prize. So while we're waiting for Kim to come on and say that she's still here, Minnie K would like to know where we can purchase your book from.
I think you can order it online. WordPress.
WordPress, okay.
WordPress. Those people there. You can
Okay.
order it on there. Yeah. Or
So-
Amazon or Booktopia or something like that.
WordPress.com.au. Amazon. There we go. All right. Kim, if you are out there, please let us know that you are still listening. While we're waiting for that, we will go to the prize for Rome's book, signed copy of the book. Can I just remind myself about that? Okay, I will share my screen again, and then we will get into the Wheel of Names. All right, Rome, give us a countdown from 3, please.
3, 2, 1, spin!
Spin, baby, spin! Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Aquila's Tank Engine, Heidi, Jasper Jones, Isapina. Does Isapina have it? She does have it.
Congratulations.
Well done. Works out well. You can just give her the book when you see her at the next event.
Yes, absolutely. Perfect.
All right. Isapina, are you still here? Oh, there you go. She did come up about a minute ago saying she's only found it online through Booktopia or Dimmix. Okay. All right, cool. All right, Kim and Isopeda, can you please have a chat? Yay! Isopeda is here. All right.
We did. That's right.
And someone is jealous. Aw. Maybe
It's a travel book. You get to read it after Suzanne's finished.
This is true. This is true. All right, Kim, if you are no longer in the chat, we will have to redraw your prize, which is from geostuff.com.au. So, oh, nope. Okay. Can we please have another countdown, Rome, to redraw the geostuff.com.au prize?
3, 2, 1, spin!
Spin, baby, spin! Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Oh, is it going to stop? It's going to stop.
Well done. Congratulations.
Gary, well done. All right. If I do not have your physical address or like a post office or something, then I will go through our database to find what your address is. If not, then I'll reach out to you to see what the best postal address is for yourself. So if we can please have Richard Jarry come up in the chat. We'll give them a few seconds. The next part of our show will be the Patreon prizes. So what we have for Patreon prizes, oh my God, we've got like little GDU bricks. And I've been going absolutely crazy with fidget spinners. Fidget spinners at the moment.
Ooh.
I get very bored. So we've got a collection of fidget spinners, as well as some geocache containers of various sizes.
I like the blue ones.
Oh, there we go. Richery, that's the one. Excellent. Thank you for letting us know. When I was reading it out, I'm like, this sounds familiar, but it's not the right word. And Darkside Dan, he's got a copy of the book already. Excellent. Well done. Okay, I have just realized that the Patreon prizes, here we go. I don't necessarily have a list for them. Oh, Terry Ann is going to kill me. All right, Patreon prizes.
Darkside Dan wins everything, so pick somebody else.
Okay, this is not going according to plan. Unfortunately, there will be no Patreon prizes tonight because I have no way of, within 30 seconds, making it fair with all the Patreon people that come through. So we will have a double Patreon prize, just writing it on my notes, for the month of July. So terribly sorry, Patreon members. I am more than happy to put the Patreon video up, though. I do quite like watching the Patreon video. So let's have a listen and see what the Canberra crew say.
As GDU patrons, we are proud to support PCE and the Geocaching Down Under podcast. Patrons are the heart of the show, so a big thank you to all the amazing supporters.
Your donations help keep the show alive.
So if you'd like to join the GDU family and support the show, go to the Patreon website below. GDU rocks!
Yay! GDU rocks. We were talking about geology earlier. It's all coming together.
Brilliant. It's been a great show.
Well, it's been going for almost an hour and a half, so apologies, see my show as we speak. But there will be a double Patreon prize for our next month. I'm sure I'll be getting feedback from Terry Ann. She is absolutely loving her Europe trip, by the way. I have Tara's sister is being cheeky in the background.
What did you say? What did you say?
Oh, I think that must be in the video. Oh, that's funny. So yeah, Terry Ann, PCE is loving her trip around England. She has been putting photos up. I get little videos every now and then. She was trying to put a video together or a photo collage of everywhere that she's been for the last couple of weeks. As you can imagine, it's going to be quite large. So we weren't able to get it to you tonight. However, it will go on to the socials once she does have it edited. Because it's going on the socials, it may be limited to, she may only put up, say, 10 photos and a short film or a short video. But she is aware that we would all like to know what she has been up to. So she said that she will put something together for us. So if you have enjoyed tonight, I know that it has been a little bit chaotic and I take full responsibility for that. I thought I had it all sorted and I did not. So
Well, Patreon's got double the chance of winning something next month.
this is true. This is very true.
That's good.
Yes, and it will give people a chance to become a Patreon. In the meantime, but if you have liked what you've seen tonight, or even if you haven't liked and you'd just like to give us some feedback, feel free to go to geocachingdownunder@gmail.com. Here we go on our socials. If there is a topic you would like covered on the show, feel free to reach out to us and let us know. And because we would love to bring content to you that you are interested in, rather than us just turning around and going, I wonder what could be interesting for the people, and then just making something up. So massive thanks to our sponsors. As always, we need to let these people know that we do think about them. So Lainey at LK Consulting Group for the marketing, mentoring and coaching program. Thank you very much. If you're looking for someone to coach you with your marketing, do yourself and your business a favor and contact Lainey. Thank you to geostuff.com.au. They got back maybe 2 nights ago from the June long weekend events, so they are slightly tired. But they give us the monthly prizes and ongoing support, and their generosity is always remarkable. So thank you very much for your ongoing support, GeoStuff. And last but not least, See My Shell. Thank you for the audio and video editing that you do for us each month, and the editing that you're about to do for us for this video. That is about it. Now all we have to do is talk about the Patreons themselves. Dun, 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 dun. Where are we? Patreon. Okay, so there are. Let's see if I can get this right. So patreon.com/GDU podcast. We have got See My Shell, Kitty Catch, Kingfisher AU, Snappy Tomcats, Jewel A, Darren Archer, DTY73, Wollaston, Team Casho, Hev Walker, James 0116, Darkside Dan, Scramping, Lee 737, Contesta, Gliss, Allied Oz, Arnott Family, Isa Peter, Ozglory, Roddy C, Young Old Fella, Tank Engine, Bernie H, Chook and Chunk, Strange Trousers, Burns 345, Surefoot 24, Bucko Raider, DFC_JLK2019, Angel G, Mama Bear 66, Toy Hunters, Cicada, Sky Lizard, Throsby on Church, Little Bass Girl, Minnie K, and Fierdsy. If I did not read your name out tonight, I do apologize. Please send me an email at geocachingdownunder@gmail.com and I'll make sure that you are added to our Patreon list. If you would like to become one of our Patreons, that is where you can go, GDU podcast on Patreon itself. Thank you for being here live. I'm sure there's so many people that are going to be giving me comments about this. But seriously, let us know what you thought. Any mistakes that were made were completely my fault. Big thank you if you're watching the replay or listening to it on your favorite podcast app. And you can watch the replay on YouTube or Facebook. We'll make sure that that goes up on the socials. Thanks to the sponsors. Thanks to the Patreons. Thanks for tuning in every month. The show is always interesting. Have a great night. Our next show is on the 14th of July, which is the second Tuesday of every month. I'm Cosmonaut97 from GDU. It's been fun. It's been real. Remember, to get lost, to get found with GDU. Bye, everyone.